Hi guys, this is Matthias, and yes, the 22nd of July there was an update for Dirty Bomb, and I was actually quite excited about it. There was a lot of changes that I was interested in checking out, but man, this was a massive disappointment. At first you see me playing on the default settings that the game just set it to, which is high, and pretty much everything in advanced is set to on. Now after an hour or so I set the settings to low and I turned everything off. And I was hoping that that would make a big difference, but I could barely tell any difference at all. Now the problems that I'm talking about is really hard to tell on a video like this. And there are, you know, a minute here and half a minute there where the game is working just fine. But I seem to be getting these frame rate drops, and it might not seem like a big deal when here I'm way above 100, and then sometimes it just quickly drops down to like 70 or 60, and that normally would be quite acceptable for a lot of players. But what happens is that the game starts freezing up and hitching, and compared to the smooth and nice experience this game was before the patch, this was a massive letdown. As far as I know, Outsider, whose config I've been using before, has been able to get his settings the way he wants, and he doesn't seem to experience any problems. But me, I couldn't even start the game when I copy and pasted his config, so maybe I'll be able to solve it later on, but to be honest, that shouldn't be needed. So now, aside from the problem with this particular update, I've actually been a little bit bored with the Dirty Bomb the last week or so, and there are a couple of things that, as much as I've been praising this game and I've really enjoyed it, there are a few things about the game that is actually quite irritating. And one of those things is all the long waiting time between the rounds. So like, if you are running Dirty Bomb for, let's say, 2 hours, the amount of time that you're actually playing the game compared to the amount of time that you're just waiting is... the waiting time is just too long. Aside from that, I'm not all that happy with the daily missions that you have. In my opinion, they seem to favor objective mode way more than stopwatch, which I don't really like. I like stopwatch, I think it's more interesting. And one of the reasons is, of course, that if you play stopwatch, then you're actually playing the game rather than waiting around as much as you do when you play objective mode. But aside from the missions that are directly about winning or playing a certain amount of stopwatch or objective modes, you also have these missions where you're supposed to play a certain amount of rounds with a particular merc. And as much as those missions are completely pointless, because most players, they just put that merc in the squad without using it, it also favors objective mode because you just finish the mission faster by playing objective compared to stopwatch. And you might say that, yeah, why don't you just ignore the missions and just play the game, but... at least now in the beginning, you actually need those credits that you get from these missions in order to buy mercs and loadouts. Anyway, I decided I wanted to share at least a little bit of gameplay from after the patch. See if you notice anything interesting. There was actually, like I said, there was actually quite a lot that was changed, but I might have to dig into that later. That is, unless I decide to take a bit of a break from this game now, at least until some of these things have been fixed. Anyway, I hope you will enjoy the video. Thanks for watching.
It's a spring in your step, don't it? Got bullets for you. I'm arming C4.
C4 planted and armed. Defend it.
Take the trench and bugger off. Here comes the... bullets for you.
Objective blown. Good work.
Yes!
Got bullets for you.
They are running away.
Got bullets for you. Deliver the bloody objective. We destroyed the objective. We have the objective. Reload. Fire support on the way. Reload.
More bangs for your fuck head.
I'm reloading. Never get so. EV repaired.
Changing mag.
C4 on the objective. Don't let them defuse it. Dig a trench or bugger off. Got bullets for you.
Changing mag.
Got bullets for you.
Fire support.
Reloaded! C4 on the objective. Don't let them defuse it.
Kind.